What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I have to say, I am going to actively try to stop blinking as much when I look in the camera and do that because...
Blinking?
Yes, I noticed myself doing it. And when I was a child actress in my day, I had an acting coach tell me I blink too much when I'm doing a scene.
The problem is, though...
And now I'm blinking a lot.
Wait, yes. I was going to say, the problem is when you consciously think about blinking, you blink so much more.
I can't stop now.
Your eyes well up so much faster. Like, it just all... Like, when you're thinking about blinking, you're like, oh my God, I have to keep blinking.
Right, I can't
You blink
stop now.
so much. When you don't think about it, it's a normal amount of blinking because it's just like your body's natural response is
right.
figures out how to blink. But when you're thinking about blinking, you're going to blink a lot.
Exactly. And it was happening right there. It was like, don't blink as much. Don't blink as much. Remember what that acting coach told you. Do not blink as much. And I'm just blinking away.
Oh, I have very sensitive eyes to begin with. I think like if it's a little bit windy, my eyes water. It is so windy in the city right now. I took 5 steps out of my apartment, tears streaming down my face, both sides. Normally it's actually just my right eye. I get like one.
Same.
One dainty little
I get
tear.
one beautiful tear that slowly falls
you guys
down
are
my
more
cheek.
alike than you
I was
think.
walking to my building yesterday and I wiped it away because I didn't want my doorman to think I was like crying.
No, I felt that way coming to the office.
Human
I was like,
emotion,
I was
Noah.
like, by the time I get into the office, people are gonna think I was crying my whole way here because it was both eyes, just like full tears. I was trying to dab it, but the wind has been. It's
Do you ever
crazy.
have it when the wind blows so hard that you can't breathe? You're like you can't
Yes.
catch your breath.
Well, don't you have asthma?
Yeah, but I don't think that has anything to do with that. Slight asthma.
That would probably have something to do with that.
No.
Rhea hit you with, well, aren't you like always short of breath?
No, like if the wind is blowing so hard that like you can't catch. Maybe it is asthma. I don't know.
No, I actually do it. No, the feeling you're
That happened to me
describing.
this morning. I'm like,
No. Yes.
I was like, I'm choking.
I struggle.
you have
I
your
struggle
inhaler.
too. Like if I have my scarf wrapped around my face and I'm trying to breathe out of my nose, but then I can't breathe. Like the wind, I get all congested and I try and breathe out of my mouth. It's a disaster. I watched a poor guy almost blow away on his electric scooter. He was riding his scooter down 7th Ave, and I could see him going fuck, because he had no hat on, no nothing, completely exposed to the elements, and the wind was blowing. He was fighting the wind. The electric scooter was barely moving. Like he was trying to go and he was still moving in the direction he wanted, but at a much slower speed because the wind was coming right at him. Because no, it's been crazy. I know my friends, a lot of them were flying back from Florida this weekend on Monday and texting in our group chat like, oh, my flight's delayed. Like, what's going on? It looks like it's nice weather at home. I was like, guys, it is so windy.
Yeah.
So windy.
The
right
forecast is calling for unbelievable winds. But I have to say,
now. That's
there's
what's been happening. Look at what, I don't know what happened in Toronto, but
That
So,
video is crazy.
insane.
crazy.
I'm actually gonna start wearing my seatbelts because did you see the people talking about how like they were hanging upside
Don't
down?
wear your seatbelts?
I never went on a plane. Like I've
Oh
always
my
been like,
God,
this plane is
what?
crashing. The seatbelt's
You
gonna
don't-
save me.
You don't wear
You
your
don't wear your
seatbelt?
seatbelt? During
It's-
When
takeoff
they
and
tell you
landing,
to
at least?
redo your seatbelt at the end.
It's
They
become
come
like
by.
it's become like a pride thing with me where I hate that they're like put your seatbelt on. So I just if I'll
Oh,
put
you
it,
hate that
I'll-
they're
You
looking
hate
out
that
for
they
your
literally
safety?
are doing their job?
I'll put it over my lap but not connect it.
Oh,
So
my
you're just
God.
that's just
What a
pure
punk.
laziness.
What a punk.
And just right.
Or I put my hoodie over it so it's like they
Oh
can't
my God,
tell.
an absolute punk.
Why are you hiding it that hard? Just
Let
click
me
it
tell
together.
you, if I was
Something
a flight
about the-
attendant, I'd be going up to my friend and being like, "There's what a punk in 32E."
It's just the principle.
Wow, you hit him. You
I
hit
put
him in one of the back
I put him in
rows.
32E
You
for
put
that
him in one of the back
I
rows.
put him in 32E for that kind of behavior, and a middle seat, and a middle seat.
That was like the perfect unnecessary shade. Was you put him in a back row in the
Yes.
middle seat when you described
Yeah, and he
him.
thinks he's pulling a fast one on the flight attendant by hiding a seatbelt in his
I'm not.
sweatshirt.
It's just
God.
like the principle of like
Well,
if I don't want to put
Of
my seatbelt on.
listening to
No.
what's going to make you feel
Noah,
safer.
this is really just a
I don't
silly
think it's a crazy
conversation. You should
take.
really wear your
No,
seatbelt.
no. Going forward now, I'm like, all right. Now I see how it can help. But up until that point, it's
Oh,
like,
now all it takes is a plane overturning on the runway for you to be like, oh,
when's that
seatbelt's
ever
probably
happened?
a good idea.
Up until that, it's like if the plane's crashing, the seatbelt's not saving you.
Yeah, but there's so many things. An abrupt stop. Imagine like a tough landing where the seatbelt's going to help you maybe not crash into the seat in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like being in a car, wear your seatbelt.
Right.
Well, car's totally different to me.
You should wear your seatbelt in all moving vehicles.
Yep.
Airplane, put your seatbelt on. I can't believe he just said he doesn't wear a seatbelt on. Like,
I don't think
when
that's
they say we're preparing for landing and you're like, I always have, no matter what, my seatbelt's on the plane.
I really get annoyed when they walk by and they're like, put your laptop away or like put your seat up. Like,
Why are you getting annoyed at them doing their job?
No, just
What is wrong with that? They're doing their job.
Some of the
You
stuff
know that
doesn't make
there's
sense.
reasons for them to do it, or else they wouldn't.
So the
do it.
laptops don't go flying in the air
No.
when they're landing, and all these other things,
Yeah.
like the seat table. Like
the
there's
seat
reasons.
not being
to-
reclined. I don't know. Or the table tray, like whatever.
You're being nitpicky. We're moving on from this
You really are.
conversation
You really are.
because
Yeah.
no reason for that. Anyways, there's really
Thank God the people that were on that flight were wearing their
That's
seatbelts.
what I'm
wearing their
saying.
seatbelts.
That's what I'm
sure.
saying.
for sure. There's nothing more dramatic though getting caught in the wind. It's like where you find, or I find myself to be the most dramatic. I'm like, whoa, 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 like as if I'm gonna blow away.
No, I'm like, I'm light as a feather.
No, seriously.
This wind's gonna take me out.
Right. You're like, oh my God, I'm a dainty little girl.
This wind's gonna take me right out.
Right.
I actually, Joey Kamas was here with his little dog. They were running around the office on Monday, and I looked at him. I said, "Make sure you keep that little guy in his case, in his little carrying case, when you're walking home. He would blow away with the wind. I'm like the wind will pick that little guy right up,
He'd be right in the air. Yeah.
right up in the air. It's like in the
sure.
proposal when the hawk comes and takes the little dog right out of the
I've seen this scene. I've never
Yeah.
seen the proposal
Yeah.
as a
I
full
was just
movie.
thinking of that little piccolo was also a target for large birds of prey.
Scary.
I know you have a dog that little.
Scary thought. What else is going on?
Are your parents keeping Nova?
Oh, people have been asking me about that.
Every time
and
I
I don't
see her-
respond because
Every
I don't
time
wanna
I
make my
see
mom-
Murray, well, your Murray posts with Nova
No, I
all the
know, I
time.
know.
So
Mhm.
No, like they're not keeping Nova,
Nova is still up for
But-
adopt. Like somebody could adopt Nova.
but someone could adopt Nova, and she's up for adoption. Yeah, it just came down. Well, I don't know. It's just a weird thing because it's like I think everyone
Yeah.
wants to keep Nova, but then my mom wants to keep fostering dogs, and it's one
Yeah,
or
it's
the
a
other.
tough dilemma.
So,
I mean, that's really hard.
but Nova, I don't know why she's not like. There have been dogs in the past where I'm like, no offense to the dog, but
yeah,
just-
you've said this
you're-
before.
yeah.
Be nice to the other
no,
dogs.
but this Nova, I'm like, she's cute, she's
Yeah.
awesome. I don't know why no one's jumping on the
Yeah.
adoption train for her, but
Maybe it's written in the
I-
stars for you
that's
guys
what
to
I keep saying. I said, hey,
No, but
Yeah.
that is true. But I also really respect and applaud your mom for like wanting to keep fostering because that's
For
really
sure.
so important. I don't know if you guys have seen Alex Earl
Yeah.
fostered a dog at the Miami shelter. She's like I think she maybe is 4 years old, something around there. Some sort of pit mix. So cute, and it's just always what happens with people who foster, especially people who have like a platform in foster, is they show these videos of the dog like, oh, they're so cute, getting along with the family. It's like they're like, oh my God, she picked you. Like you have to keep
Oh,
her.
yeah, they just keep
like
them
it's like you
immediately.
and then people like get mad. And it's like, no, don't get mad. Like the fostering is so important that she is shining this light on this beautiful dog. And Alex knows, she's like, I would love to keep her, but I travel so
Right.
much.
also the
It's just
fostering
not-
places, I don't think want. If everyone just kept the first dog they fostered, there'd be no
No,
fostering.
exactly. It'd be a
Right.
disaster. You have to yeah, of course there's foster fails, but like you need some fosters who, keep the dog for the time that they have them and then they go off. I'm like majorly on foster TikTok right now. I'm like,
Are you trying to
I'm so close.
To get a dog.
Like,
to foster?
like-
a dog?
no,
No.
I want to adopt a dog.
Oh, like oh,
Yeah,
adopt.
yeah.
Why don't you take Nova?
Well, you'd
Right.
actually be surprised. You'd be surprised. A lot of rescues are very. I mean, maybe not surprised, but a lot of rescues are very particular with not only obviously you have to apply and get approved and everything, but location is so important.
Right.
Yeah.
So
No, I think
like I've talked, I went back and forth with a rescue on Long Island, and they were like, if you live in the city, we don't nothing in the city.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like
it's just like for dogs. Like that's why when I lived back on Long Island with Norman, and then Norman got so accustomed to being at a house in a big backyard with my parents, and then like now he goes to Florida with my parents and he runs around the backyard there, and so like bringing him back into an apartment, I just couldn't do it because I was like, how am I going to take him out of this environment that he loves so much? Because they just love to run around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he loves to run around, loves to have that space.
Other dogs, like my mom that's like, whoever's adopting Nova needs to have another dog. Is like, she's not going to give it because Nova's so like codependent now on Murray.
No, it's so true. There's a lot of different things, but I'm like, my TikTok now is just so like all these girls. Oh my God, this one girl was fostering these 2 lab baby puppies that were like babies, and a yellow lab and a chocolate lab, and they were like, they had the little round puppy bellies.
Oh, the little bellies.
She was like working, and they were sleeping in her lap, and she was like posting videos of her sobbing her eyes out, being like, I have to, like, it's over, like they're gonna get adopted. Like it's just, it's so hard. But that's what I'm saying. Like what I think it's actually really cool what Alex is doing, and it's like being very aware of like where you are in your own life to know like I can foster and help these dogs get adopted. I am traveling so much right now. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like adopting a dog would be really hard, and making sure that that dog has the like full attention that it needs. But like fostering is so amazing. I hope that Asia is her name. I hope she gets adopted fast.
Really cute.
I keep seeing all the updates too, and I'm like, oh my God, this dog is fresh.
So cute.
I don't know if I've just been extra emotional about it because I've been thinking about it so much, but she posted a video of she was in the shower and the dog came and was just wanted to be close and like laid down outside the shower waiting for her to come out of the shower. I was like,
so cute.
I was like, oh my
So
God.
cute.
There was this one, Muddy Paws is this rescue in the city that I am just like, I refresh their homepage every day, and they posted a video. I reshared it on my story, and like the song that they chose for it.
I saw that.
Oh my God. They were like, and Miss Piggy went to the event and she didn't get adopted, and then she had to take her home. I was like, I can't do this.
Too much.
I cannot do this. So, but we are traveling a bunch in the next few weeks, and then it calms down a lot, and that's when I have the calendar opens up
maybe
a
in the
little bit,
summer.
so that I'm like, this could be
could be the time.
Yeah.
I snuggled so hard with Norman this weekend. Like, oh my God, he is just like the cuddliest, especially in the winter. Like, I think he bulks up for winter. I'm not gonna lie. And he was so extra cuddly this weekend, and it's like he's so cute with Luca because my sister and brother-in-law live at my house on Long Island with my parents, and Luca like chases, like he gets in his why am I blanking on the
crawling?
name? No, not crawling. He gets in like the walker.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he chases Norman around the house, and then Norman will chase. It's like the cutest, like
So
to watch
cute.
like a little baby interact
So
with the friggin'. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Love it.
Ugh, dogs.
They're just the best.
They are the best.
They are just the best.
No offense to cat people, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I used to be like a major cat hater.
Yeah.
But I realized that was just going off of like interactions I had with cats as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was way more afraid of them. I
agree.
haven't been
Same.
around a cat in a really long time, but I would never get a cat, but I'm more open to the idea of people having cats, whereas like I used to be a little bit more like, why would you have a cat?
But
I was also a kid who just like judged them.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I get it. Like
if there's a cat,
I like
here,
I like my sister's cat. I like my sister's cat a lot.
if there's a cat in the room, I'm uncomfortable.
No, like I don't know what to do. Like, do you pet it? Like, I don't know. I feel like it'll snap on you.
Well, no,
You just like let it be.
I did have a cat
You have
snap.
to gauge how the cat feels.
Yeah. I had a cat snap when I was a kid, and ever since then, I had been afraid of cats.
Yeah.
But it's kind of worn off a little bit.
I will say my sister's cat is very sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I like, it's very similar to what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I personally would not get a cat, but I appreciate those who do have their cats. Gia's like friggin' loves her cat so much. It is so happy that she has her. So
Yeah,
I'm like, that's nice. I love that for you.
Yeah,
But-
you're like, I'll be getting a dog.
Yes. Yep.
All right, let's get into the rest of the show. We are going to be talking about a potential rekindling of Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker. They were seen in Aspen together. Meghan Markle going for the rebrand, renaming American Riviera. Huge SKIMS collab with Nike. That's pretty big for Kim Kardashian. Just a couple of, people leaving parties together. We're going to talk about some celebrity sightings leaving parties together. And we have the Popcorner voicemails. So let's get into the rest of the episode. Abercrombie's new long weekend collection is perfect for finally taking your plans out of the group chat. The Scarlet Skirt is viral for a reason, and you could see what all the hype is about on Abercrombie. I have the Scarlet Skirt. It is perfect. They also have the Mila dress, which is the new daytime dress that you could throw on and look effortlessly styled. There's also the new YPB Active, which is live too. So many different sets. I have all the different sets from YPB. Love it. Pink, blue, black. I love my sets. Whether you plan to work out or just relax, you could add it to your long weekend packing list. The bubble hem dress is not a throwback anymore. It's in style, and you can give this new fun silhouette a little try. So shop the new arrivals every week at Abercrombie. I love my arrivals. I have the Scarlet Skirt. I have the Mila dress. I'm looking forward to getting the bubble hem dress too. You could shop new arrivals every week at Abercrombie. It looks like Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker are potentially rekindling their relationship. They were seen together in Aspen. Now, when Kendall posted pictures the other day on Instagram, people were zooming in on the window, and they saw that it looked like there was a man figure in the window taking the pictures. People thought it was Bad Bunny.
People did think it was a Bad Bunny.
He was making videos in a cold, snowy place as well. Turns out, I don't think it was Bad Bunny. I think it was Devin Booker.
Right.
You know, rumors float around about these two all the time. They're seeing each other again. They're not seeing each other. Maybe they're just meant to be. If they keep finding their way back to each other, maybe Kendall should be with Devin Booker.
He does seem to be the one that comes back around every single time, you know? She does.
Why can't these two crazy kids just make it work?
Yeah, I know.
What's the back and forth?
I know. And it does feel like Kendall has her guys that are just in the mix on and off for years. And maybe it goes to a new guy. Like then it was like Bad Bunny, but it's back to Devin Booker, but back to Bad Bunny, back to Devin Booker. Some other guys have been in that mix years ago as well.
Kyle Kuzma and Winnie Harlow just got engaged.
Love that.
Kendall dated Kyle Kuzma, not just, but she did in the past.
She dated Blake Griffin too, right?
Yes.
He just got, I believe he
did
got
engaged
to
too.
Francesca, Frankie's Bikinis.
Yes.
She's stunning. That's something that I love when there's just like Francesca. Like she's a stunning Francesca, you know? I love Frankie's Bikinis too.
Same.
A great brand.
It is a great brand.
But no, I think like Kendall has, she's got her guys for sure. Devin Booker is the one that keeps coming back around. Coming
around the mountain when she comes. That's Devin Booker.
Yeah.
And Kendall Jenner.
When they hit the slopes.
Yeah, hit the slopes together. Maybe they have that ski bond. Maybe Bad Bunny couldn't ski like Devin Booker can.
I'm shocked that Devin Booker can even be skiing.
A ski trip?
While in season. You know?
He had a couple off days. Hit the slopes.
No, I know.
Weekend.
Yeah, I know it was All-Star Weekend, but it's just like, to me, skiing is one of those sports that I would think that they, like, teams put in their contracts of like no skiing during the season.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even risk it if I was him.
Yeah. Like, fine.
Does Devin not care about his career?
Yeah. Like, you want to go play a little pickup soccer with your friends? Go ahead. But
even that, like, you get injure yourself.
No, of course. Skiing can be so dangerous.
It can be.
Yeah.
It really
and
can
apparently
be.
they were seen at Cloud
skiing.
9 in Aspen, where you have to like ski down to Cloud 9 and then all the way down the mountain. However, I'm sure there's some sort of celebrity service.
Helicopter service.
Like jump on a snowmobile, they'll take you up there kind of thing, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
them,
that would be the dream.
For them, there has to be.
Yeah, but she's such a big
no, she
skier.
for sure. I'm just saying maybe he's like, oh, I shouldn't ski. You know?
Right. You know, I'm a big basketball star. Maybe I should be brought up on a snowmobile. They're like, we got you. Hop on.
Or like, especially if he's drinking a little bit.
Right. Oh my
to
God.
get back on skis.
You're right.
Yeah.
He can't be doing that.
No, it's Aspen. There's got to be some celebrity
sure.
super service that takes them around wherever they need to go. But I've always loved these two together, and I hope, and whether they're just like maybe groups of friends hanging out, who knows? I don't know what level. They're not really like the picture that we all saw. It's not like they're canoodling or anything. They're just sitting at the same table together, and not even that close.
Yeah, we all just imagine that they would be canoodling.
Yeah,
if they were in the same vicinity.
Honestly, I would hope so.
Yeah, you know what? Like either way with this couple, I'm not like, oh my God, I love them, or ooh, I don't like them. I'm just like, what? Cool. You know? But you know what I mean? Like, oh, it seems like Devin Booker might be the one for Kendall Jenner.
And it's just not a surprise because there hasn't been a new guy in a while. Like when Bad Bunny first appeared, it was like, whoa, Kendall and Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
How this is crazy.
Right.
But now it's just been Devin, Bad Bunny, back and forth.
It was Kendall and Bad Bunny did the Gucci campaign together, right?
Yep.
When that hit the shelves, it was good.
That was a beautiful campaign.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Remember his, what were those lyrics? It was like the sun is hotter in Puerto Rico or something.
Yeah, he like dissed
Devin Booker.
because he's on,
I forget
the
what
Suns.
Yeah.
There was a lyric dissing Devin Booker.
Yep.
Hey, didn't diss him hard enough, I guess.
No.
Because Kendall.
You ever see Devin Booker's dog? He has a cane corso.
He does.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And then Kendall has what?
Kendall has that
Doberman?
beautiful Doberman.
Mhm.
I don't know if she has one or two. Maybe one. She might have two.
Makes a great
Kyle-
great family.
Kendall's
Great little
that
family.
dog is Kendall's dog
Gorgeous.
is stunning. I've seen like lots of pictures of that dog. Kylie's got like 18 dogs too, so all those little greyhounds,
Right.
Yeah, the little Italian greyhounds.
Mm-hmm.
The OG Norman.
I was gonna say, what isn't one of her dogs named Norman?
Yeah. The first one that we ever, Norman was like the first one.
Right.
Normie, when everybody was obsessed. And then she got all those other ones. And then sometimes people comment like, what happened to, like, are all your dogs at home? Like, you have like 14 of them.
They're like, where's Norman? People say that to me too. They're like, where's Norman?
Yeah,
and then I have to explain, like, Norman is with my parents.
Yeah.
I promise you, he's in a very loving home. I see him all the time. He is with my parents.
And sometimes Kylie like posts a random video where you just see like 6 dogs jumping on her and you were like, oh shit, I forgot about all these
Right.
dogs.
You're like, you have a shit ton of dogs.
Yep.
Well, maybe Kendall and Devin Booker can have a beautiful little family together with their dogs.
Yeah.
But who knows if they're
Yeah.
even if they are dating, they were just
I
seen
know.
at
They were
the
just
same
having
table together.
enjoying their holiday weekend.
Right. Nice little holiday weekend. It seems like other, celebrities were mingling, leaving parties. Zoë Kravitz and Noah Centineo. That one really took me surprised. I actually didn't even see it until we were about to record this podcast. You guys were like, what about Zoë Kravitz and Noah Centineo? I said, what? Zoë Kravitz and Noah Centineo? And then I saw the photographs and... I'm confused about this one.
Yeah.
Like, I'd welcome it with open arms because we had just met Noah Centineo and we think he's a great guy.
Yep.
And I think Zoë Kravitz is super fucking cool. But I was confused. Like, I would never, ever, if you were to ask me who the next guy I think Zoë Kravitz was going to date is Noah Centineo, wouldn't be in like the first 100 names I would name.
No, I agree with you. I actually don't see this one as a love connection. I don't know. Maybe it is, but
A love connection.
a love connection.
A love
I don't know why
Maybe she's directing a movie.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
thought,
good point.
that's kind of where my brain went. Noah was like, oh, maybe they met at Haim sister's birthday party in the city, and they're also like, they're just walking down the sidewalk together, and I'm like, oh, maybe she was like, oh, you headed east, and he was like, yeah, I am. Are you? And
You want
he's
to
like,
split
yeah.
an Uber?
Okay, we'll walk, and Noah's like, maybe Zoe's telling him about a new idea she has. Oh, I'm working on something. You'd actually be great for it.
Yeah. All rational.
A little networking
And maybe
moment.
Zoe's
for
a
sure.
big fan of The Recruit.
For
Yeah.
sure. All
The
rational.
kissing booth.
All rational thinking just went out the window in my head because usually I'd be like, oh, what? You don't think a guy and a girl could be friends walking down the street together, leaving a party? That happens all the time. But for some reason, when I saw these two together, I think it just piqued my interest in a way where I was like, well, what if they were dating? And it's very possible that they're just friends or they met at the party and there's some network, or really there's walking in the same direction leaving the party. But now your brain does start to go, what if these two dated?
Well, and it's
I'm trying to picture
it
him
is so
talking to
fair
Lenny.
that I think everybody, and it sucks for them, but it's just the immediate public's reaction to make it a love connection, even when it's not.
It can be platonic.
It could totally be platonic. I was thinking about it, and this is like a weird connection with it, but I have just had Love Island All Stars on my brain so much, and it's all over my TikTok, was that early on it was like, oh, Luca dumps his blah blah new girlfriend before going into the villa, and his sister commented on it like, Luca's been single for 2 years. He was photographed one time with this girl, like not, maybe they went on a date, not a serious thing. And that's just also where my brain goes to that one. But then there's different ones. Like seeing Zoë Kravitz and Noah Centineo walk down the street together, I'm like, this feels like a business meeting. But like Glen Powell getting into the back of a car, giggle with Lily James.
Right. And it looks like she's laughing hard at whatever Glen Powell is.
He is funny. He is funny.
I think any girl would laugh like he's the greatest comedian in the world if they were with him.
Oh.
Right? Like,
I could be getting in the back of that car with him and be photographed and people be like, uh-oh. Because I'd be giggling my ass off too. He's a charming man. But they were seen leaving a BAFTAs after party together, and they're photographed in the back of getting into the back of a car. And it does look like giggles.
Little
This
Miss
one?
Giggles in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And Glenn's looking at her like, yeah, I nailed that joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kind of look he's giving is like, yep, I fucking
they're like
crushed
open
that.
mouth, full laugh, you know? They were seen leaving the Charles Finch and Chanel BAFTA party at Lulu's in Mayfair Saturday
But maybe
night.
they're working on a movie together. You never know.
No, they absolutely could be. But
they could be co-starring together. Lily James, is she not in a relationship?
Good question. I don't know.
No, Lily James is currently in a relationship with Michael Schumann, a musician who plays bass guitar for the rock band Queens of the Stone Age. They were first linked together in early 2021.
I have tough news
But
for that
are
guy.
they still dating?
My guess. So this was a description.
Oh, this was a year ago.
Oh, that's way too long.
Who is Michael Schumann? All about Lily James's boyfriend.
That could be 4 boyfriends ago at this point.
Oh, yeah. And they actually dated for 2 years before it was reported they had split. But it was only about 6 months before it was reported they were back on.
Oh.
So they're an on and off couple.
Well, Glenn and Lily left this party together. Glenn was seen walking out. The Page 6 article says, looking drastically more laid back with the top button of his white shirt undone and his tie loosened.
Oh, he was letting loose at the party.
Lily, who initially walked into the party with a friend, followed soon after with Glenn's jacket draped over her shoulders to keep her warm.
All right, so this is the headline from Daily Mail. Lily James looks giddy as she hops in the back of a taxi with Glen Powell, who chivalrously gives her his suit jacket.
Yep, there you
Wow.
go. It says, although the two walked out separately, they climbed in the back of a waiting SUV and sat close together before bursting into laughter.
And she's wearing his jacket.
Yeah, look at her wearing the jacket.
Okay. A little bit of a different story
Wearing the jacket
here.
is not a friend thing.
No. Unless you were really fucking cold.
Yeah.
Unless you were desperado, and I would.
It is probably pretty cold in London.
Yeah, unless you were like really, really
But
desperate.
to walk to your car.
Yeah.
No, I would just run to the car at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Lily
'Cause
James.
you know people are going to take pictures.
Yeah, Lily James taking the jacket from Glen Powell feels like a sign, a little go ahead.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Zoë Kravitz was not wearing Noah Centineo's jacket in the cold.
No.
Okay, maybe a little coupling.
Yes. So
happening
obviously
here.
this then said that like it talked about Glenn's relationships, that he's been single. And then they said, as for James, it's also believed that she is single after her on again, off again relationship with Michael Schumann, who she began dating in 2021.
They were in a 2018 film together where they played lovers.
Glen Powell and Lily James.
Yeah.
What film? What 2018
Says
film?
I missed that one.
they were in a 2018 film together.
where they played lovers.
I'm just reading. I'm reading it word for word off this.
Did you?
Wait.
You just said that right? Where they played lovers. They played lovers in a 2018
I
film
just
together.
read it word for word off page 6. I'm sorry.
and he asked it as a question. They were in a 2018 film together where they played love.
Wait, I need to know what movie.
It's the Guernsey.
Gabby Wendy's coming to Tampa.
The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society.
Oh, the Guernsey. Oh,
that's an exhausting
Romance
title.
War.
Yeah, it is.
The plot
They
follows.
played lovers.
In the 2018 film, you didn't see?
I missed this one big time.
I missed this
yeah,
one too.
Yeah. The film stars. Okay, blah blah blah. Said in this. Yeah.
Wow,
Damn.
This Daily Mail article is pretty funny. Lily's relationship.
I mean,
history
Daily
is
Mail.
famously colorful.
They love to.
The 2018
They love the dramatics
film.
as well. I mean, no wonder they said 2018 film. The
Gee
name
golly, they played lovers?
the name of the film is an absolute mouthful. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society.
Gee willikers.
So there's some history.
Yeah. Wow. Dating back to 2018.
You know what though? That makes me think that they've known each other for a long time, and that's just a friend loaning his jacket, you know.
But
and then they're giggling about it in the car. Friends can become lovers. Lovers.
Fictional lovers to real lovers.
They could years later.
Yeah,
could happen.
it sure can. What a beautiful story that would be for them.
It would be. From their 2018 film to now,
Yeah.
becoming lovers.
Yep.
That would be gorgeous.
To their time after the BAFTAs.
Right.
Enjoying.
Well, it actually did seem really cold, though. Did you see that
Yeah.
video of Selena Gomez shivering
Yes.
on the carpet?
It did look very cold.
So I think it was cold.
And it goes without saying, they make a stunning couple.
Gorgeous.
Very handsome pairing.
Do you remember when she was riding on that scooter, though, with that guy from The Affair?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Those damn scooters.
He also played Prince Charles in The Crown. That is
Dominic West.
Dominic
Yes,
West.
Dominic West.
Well, that was like the whole thing. It was like they thought it was like a real life version of The Affair.
Right.
It was happening
because
he was married.
He was married, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those damn scooters.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
She's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Her live action Cinderella is one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
One of my favorites.
Chicks in the Office is sponsored by Truly. I have a Truly in my hand right now, my favorite flavor, which is the Mountain Paradise. Get it? It's a little play on paradise. And it is peak refreshment. Truly hard seltzer is surprisingly light, refreshing, and easy to drink. Each can is 5% alcohol, 100 calories, and 1 gram of sugar. So it is a delight in a can. It comes in delicious flavors like strawberry lemonade, pineapple, and the fan favorite is wild berry. My Aria favorite is the Mountain Paradise. It's the official hard seltzer of Chicks in the Office. So make sure you're trying Truly, drinking Truly with us. We're going to be drinking Truly all year round in the spring and the summer. It's going to be delightful. You can find Truly at a store near you or visit www.trulyhardseltzer.com. Moving on to Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
She had to rename.
Rebrand.
Ooh. Back it up. Beep, beep,
We got a
beep.
we got a rebrand on our hands.
Rebrand alert. Rebrand alert.
Yep. American Riviera Orchard is now known.
Hit me with it. I actually read everything about it without.
Oh, you don't know what the new name is?
With skipping the new name because I wanted to be shocked.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's in like every headline.
No,
You
I
didn't
know.
see
I
it?
just
You
like
just-
somehow was able to.
You just like read the words then.
No, I honestly was
Close your
able
eyes.
to not read it.
It is now going to be called
Tell me.
As Ever.
What?
I did see that. I didn't think.
Yeah, you didn't think that
I
was the
just
name.
Thought it was just two names in the headline.
Yep.
Just thought it was two words in the headline.
Yep.
Has
Nope.
ever.
Has
Oh, I thought you said
as ever.
As ever.
As ever.
Okay. First of all, it's already confusing.
A-S.
Is it has or as?
As.
Is it Pam or Pan?
A-S.
Pam. I'm saying Pam. I'm saying as, not has.
American Riviera Orchard apparently caused many a trademark setback for her. the name
That's
was
the
an
reason.
issue.
No shit, Meghan. Meg.
It certainly was a mouthful right off the bat. So just as far as like something quick and simple and easy for people to remember, American Riviera Orchard was not going to be.
Wait,
No, but that's what I think. Jam, American Riviera Orchard,
Yeah.
as ever, is not flying off the shelves to me as a jam. I
Well,
wanna pick
this
up.
is the problem.
Hey,
American Riviera Orchard wasn't supposed to be just jam. It's supposed to be her entire. It's not just about the jam.
it's all about the jam.
It's not
Honey, will you-
about the jam.
Honey, will you pick me up that as ever jam?
Yeah.
Honey, will you pick me up that American Riviera
Yeah.
Orchard jam? No, you're right. American Riviera Orchard is
It's really actually hard to say.
Can you pick me up that RO jam?
Yeah.
ARO, like you have as
to-
ever.
Yeah.
I want jam, honey. Can you pick that up? What brand? As ever.
This is for her entire lifestyle brand. It's not just the jam. It's for everything that will be under
What else
that
is she doing?
brand.
What about something like this?
No, I'm sure
Skincare?
she's got a lot of things cooking.
Instead of as ever, what
As
about
ever.
what about ever after?
Really lean into the princess thing.
Ever.
Oh, they'd be mad about that.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually.
That's a little too princessy.
I didn't even put those two
Wait,
together.
did you see this headline? Spanish town wonders if Meghan Markle
Yes.
copied their logo.
Yes.
For this, it says the mayor of a village in
In Spain.
Mallorca says that the new logo of Meghan Markle's rebranded lifestyle company bears a striking similarity.
Yeah. Meghan, she wrote in a video, there's been a lot of curiosity, obviously, about the launch of the company, which she announced last year. She said, last year I thought, you know what? American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood. It's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area, which is very true. She explained that
True
she
that,
settled
Meghan.
on the new name after Netflix came on, not just as my partner in the show, but as my partner in business, which was huge. So I thought about it, and I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022, and this is the moment, and it is called As Ever.
Okay, wait. She secured this name in 2022. Wasn't the American Riviera Orchard announced this past year?
Yeah, it was 2024. I
So
don't know, maybe
why-
she just trademarked a bunch of names in 2022, waiting to see which one stuck.
As ever, it doesn't hit for me yet.
I don't know why. Something about As Ever, it just makes my brain immediately goes to as if.
I feel like ever by itself would be better. Ever jam.
Ever jam.
I need
Ever.
something else. I don't.
Ever by Meghan Markle.
Yeah, that
no,
sounds
I
like
don't
a
know.
perfume.
Right,
you know?
right. As ever by Meghan.
Yeah.
What about
As
something
ever.
sparkle? Markle sparkle.
All right, 6th grade aim.
Wow, some phenomenal break. She should really be looking to you for business advice.
Right. That was
Has
literally
anyone-
her
yeah.
screen name.
Megan, has
Sparkle
anyone
Markle.
suggested Markle Sparkle to you?
She
Just think about that one. Sleep on it. Sleep on it.
She flips the table and all the
But
chairs
I like
in the
how
meeting.
SKIMS, which I just recently in the past year discovered this, that her name's in SKIMS.
Yes,
I
you told us.
I like maybe she should ask Kim for an idea.
Yeah. Well, Kim had
Well,
her.
Kim originally
Remember
had to
Kim
change
originally?
hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Had-
kimono.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Which honestly, SKIMS is way better.
Way better.
Markle Sparkle.
Markle Sparkle.
Iconic. You know
Oh
what
my
though?
God.
You know what though? If she came out with her brand name Markle Sparkle,
I would buy a
So
hoodie.
I gotta
people
see-
would be talking about it.
If she had
Although
merch,
now I
would
guess
buy it.
it makes sense with the Netflix show, With Love, Megan.
Why not just do
As
with love?
Ever.
Why not just do with love? With
Yeah.
love is a good name.
Maybe that could be
With
tough.
love.
Hard too. I
As
don't know.
ever. Those are the two of the most used words on the planet. As and ever.
Can you even trademark that?
Right?
American Riviera Orchard is still what's up. It still has their Instagram up.
Can we take that name, American Riviera Orchard?
I mean, it's
Do something with
oh
it.
now but if you click on the link,
I'll make my
that's
balsamic.
American. She's probably struggling to get As Ever on Instagram
She can't
because
even get
that's not a thing yet.
What about with love?
As Ever, I don't see. With Love,
I'm acting as if Megan's going to take my advice and start using with love.
no,
No,
with-
there's no Instagram with love.
Wait, let's take it. Make an account, someone right now.
You do it.
There.
Counting down the days.
Imagine.
Well, it's like with love, Meghan. I mean, there has to be an account with love.
It's all like with love and something else.
Yes. Oh no, here it is. With love. Someone has it.
Ugh.
She's got 1,000 followers. She's private.
She's about to make a bag on this.
Well, she's got with love, not with love Meghan.
Yeah, we're the only ones talking about with love.
With love Meghan, although somebody also got with love Meghan.
Oh my God, they have with love Meghan?
Yeah.
Is it
18
Meghan?
followers. It says an official Netflix fan page for with love Meghan. But like the Netflix shows always put like Netflix in their handles, you know?
Right.
It might be like Netflix with love.
As Ever has 0 followers. Zero everything.
As Ever.
Yeah.
Oh, then she'll be able to take it.
Or maybe it's her.
But should we like try to come up with the other combinations, make those accounts just in case? As Ever Megan, As Ever Jam.
No, that would be jobless behavior.
Yeah. As Ever is
we don't have time for that.
As Ever is 000 across the board.
Yeah.
She'll have that in no
Click
time.
follow.
She'll have that. Yeah.
Me. That's jobless behavior, but you should follow
She'll
it.
have that in no
Let's
time.
make
However,
them an offer.
AmericanRiviera.com does take you to asever.com now.
All
which
right,
is
the rebrand is in
which is
action.
Meghan frolicking with Lilibet across a beautiful green lawn. Do you think I have to resubscribe? I mean, I already subscribed to get updates from American Riviera. Do you think I now have to resubscribe?
No, because wouldn't they send you
Save your seat at the table. Email, subscribe.
Wouldn't they send you another email like, hey, we just rebrand?
No, I haven't gotten anything. I'm going to put myself back in.
Speaking of all this celebrity stuff, I'm actually going to order Beyonce whiskey right now.
Oh,
Because I
Go
forgot
for
about
it.
that. Did you ever
I
see
didn't
that?
even know that she had
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
What's
it
that?
actually looks really cool.
What's the bottle like?
It looks
Thanks
very
for
cool. The
subscribing.
top, it has like a horse.
Oh.
Beyonce whiskey.
Sir Davis whiskey.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. This sounds like an
I didn't
ad,
know
but
that
it's
It does.
Oh, Sir
A
Davis.
lot of advertisements going on right now. Fran just subscribed to As Ever by Megan live.
Guys, you need those updates.
For sure.
That's how I got to stay on top of things. I need to know what she's doing.
Right. We have to know what Megan's doing every
All
hour
in all,
of the day.
I will say good rebrand move. She couldn't. American Riviera Orchard had to go.
It wasn't going to take off.
Yeah.
Now, what about the CEO situation? Did we get an update on that?
No, I think she's still going to run her. She's CEO.
Sounds chaotic over there.
It does. It honestly does sound a bit chaotic, but
Yeah, I think
maybe
that's
as
the way it
ever will
goes.
take off.
Yeah. So
Moving on, SKIMS has a big collaboration with
big
Nike.
business deal.
Big business deal. And I have to say this. My initial thought when I saw this was people can like shit on Kim Kardashian all they want. Like, that's an insane deal to get with
Insane
Nike.
deal.
It's an insane deal.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
People are talking about the way that it's going to be run, like how Nike did. I mean, this sounds like an insane comparison because obviously one is an athlete, but like how Air Jordan is completely like kind of its own entity and all these things. It's like kind of how they're going to do Nike SKIMS. It's really smart because I think Nike has had problems reaching that, you know, younger 18 to 35 female audience of all the girls that are, you know, Lulu, Aloe, like all the other brands that everybody, athleisure, all that stuff that everybody shops at. And this is really smart. So Nike signed a new long-term partnership with Kim Kardashian's shapewear company SKIMS to launch a new brand. So it's a new brand on its own called NikeSKIMS. The new brand will include a collection of apparel, footwear, and accessories that will debut this spring with a global rollout planned for 2026. Nike's partnership with SKIMS comes as the company tries to win over more women and bring in new products as it faces criticism for falling behind on innovation and ceding market share to competitors. So it's really, I mean, they're trying, like this says in, this is a CNBC article, they're trying to compete with the Lululemons, Aloes, Vioris, NikeSKIMS. It's not clear what exactly the products will look like or what items will be included in the initial collection. The only image contained in Nike's announcement was a graphic of the new brand's logo. But It's really, I think it's very, very smart. A new activewear line with the SKIMS name attached will give Nike an in with the types of shoppers who are buying activewear from all these other competitors. Nike has said previously that about 40% of its customers are women, but most apparel brands prefer to have more female consumers than male because they tend to shop more and spend more money on clothes. Plus, this gender gap has allowed Nike's competitors to get a foothold in the athletic apparel business. And yeah, this is a big move.
It's a huge move. It's an insane deal. And not to bring up that awful loser human being Kanye, but it is sort of insane because Kanye was so against Nike for so long. Yeezy is Adidas and that whole thing. He has dissed Nike a number of times in his songs, in general, publicly, all the time. So I'd imagine it was probably a little bit harder for Kim to break into that space for a couple of years now. But now I feel like she is separated enough from Kanye, although she has kids with Kanye. It's separated where she was able to close this deal, which I think is insane.
And like, it's great. It's really great for both sides. Deal. It's really great for both sides because I think people are so loyal to their activewear brands and they like what they like. And SKIMS is so successful. But like, I'll read this says, for SKIMS, which was last valued at $4 billion, the Nike partnership and access to its manufacturing and development capabilities brings a growth opportunity for a brand that is popular but still relatively small compared to competitors. Other intimates brands such as Victoria's Secret have tried and largely failed to branch into activewear, so SKIMS might be able to prove itself a winner in the space with Nike by its side. So it is just also it's smart on both ends, but really great for Kim. Like Kim, for the stuff that they have right now for SKIMS, the intimates, the shapewear, all things
SKIMS products are incredible.
Are great. I mean, their bras, their bralettes.
SKIMS bra right now.
I'm like, the bras and underwear are some of my favorites and what I wear every single day. And they've done like the loungewear stuff and they do the lingerie stuff, but there hasn't fully been as much. And they've done campaigns with major fashion houses, but the active wear space is so tough that having Nike back them for whatever like creative opportunity that they come up with is huge because you get the SKIMS creativity and design and like cool factor to it with like the insane business model and infrastructure that Nike has.
For sure. No, I
really smart.
I think it's super smart. I think it's awesome. I'm excited to see what they come up with because we do love SKIMS wear it all the time. And any new product that SKIMS comes out with, I'm excited to try because I always know it's going to be like reliable. Now with this happening, it's going to be hard to choose like athletic wear, what to buy from.
I know.
I mean, you could wear literally all different kinds. Everybody else.
No, but people are going to love this.
This is going to be cool.
This was a really great partnership for them.
For sure.
On both sides. I think it's going to be extremely beneficial.
I honestly was like, what? Like one of those moments where you open up Instagram and you're like, damn, that's some deal.
That is a massive deal.
Right.
Kim, it's extremely impressive what she's done.
Gets the
on
shit
the
done.
Side. Yeah.
Gets it done.
She sure does.
Yeah. All right. That wraps up the topics.
Introducing innovation from the award-winning #1 dry shampoo brand. The new Batiste Light Dry Shampoo is their lightest dry shampoo ever, which addresses some of those main reasons you may not already be using dry shampoo. It blends seamlessly into your hair and leaves no visible white residue. It's lightweight and non-gritty, absorbing oil and grease for cleaner-looking hair without weighing it down. Batiste Light Dry Shampoo comes in 2 soft and subtle scents, the Mellow Melon and Zen Matcha. Both of these smell great. I know sometimes with a dry shampoo, you want something that's not crazy overly scented, but these scents are great. And I know what the biggest problem is with dry shampoos. You use them and you feel like you have like a white cast left in your hair. Maybe you have to like really, really rub it in for that to go away. That is what makes the Batiste Light Dry Shampoo so great. Just blends seamlessly into your hair and leaves no visible white residue. So buy Batiste Light Dry Shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer.
All right, let's get into the pop corner where we're taking your voicemails, your hot takes, whatever you want to talk about. Let's hear them. Let's get started.
Hi, Rhea and Fran. I'm a huge fan of your guys' show. It truly gets me through the week. So me and my sister were arguing recently about High School Musical, and I thought it was a no-brainer that High School Musical 3 was clearly the best, but she seems to differ and says that 2 is the best. So I just wanted to call and ask you guys what your opinion is, because my opinion is 3, 1, 2, because the third one obviously has the best plot, the best songs, the best everything, and then the first one, of course, it's the original, like, you can't outdo the doer. And I mean, the second one is great, don't get me wrong, I'm probably High School Musical's biggest fan, but I just think that the third one is the best, but she just keeps arguing with me that the second one is the best. So sorry I'm rambling, but I would just love to hear your guys' opinion on which is the best. Thank you, love you guys so much.
Love you too. But I do have a soft spot for 3. I do love 3, and for a while, like if you when they first were coming out, I would have gone 3.
Oh no.
And
I'm so not a 3.
It's completely swapped now. It's 2.
It's 2.
It's 2.
For me, it's 2, 1, 3. 3 is a very clear last for me.
Yeah.
2, 1, 3, hands down. I agree with your sister. We've spoken about this before too. I will not be changing it. When we just did the rewatch, it solidified me even more.
What about just going off songs alone?
2.
Still 2.
2 is 1, what 3.
2 is what elevates.
We beat it, or not feed it. What is it? Bet on it.
Bet on it. 2, the songs in 2 is what solidifies it for me.
For me too. Like that's what makes it the best one.
Did you see the video that someone edited of Montoya to Bet on It, where it's like exactly?
I have not seen that.
It's incredible.
No, I haven't seen it, but please send it my way. I'll take more of those videos. Yeah, no, for me, the songs in 2, those are top notch, and then 1 goes right after that.
Yeah, I mean, nothing hits more than the end of 2 for me. You know,
every day.
It's a classic. Yeah, I think that's like my favorite song out of the whole franchise.
I didn't like the newbies in 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
I agree.
They stink.
Yeah. No, it's 2, and like 2 is a little, I don't even know, like 2's like kind of campier. Like it's like the summer, like the set, like everything just kind of looks like fake. Like,
I love it. The bright colors.
Yeah. They're all their bad spray tans.
Right,
like it's just all
Zach's eyes are popping like no other in 2.
Yes, they made those bad boys blue.
All right, next.
Hi, Rhea and Fran. This is Hannah from Chicago. I want to know, who do you think is the best musician who has crossed over into acting? For me, I don't know, it might be Lady Gaga. Maybe don't count the newest Joker film, but overall, I just want to know, who do you think is the most successful with that crossover? Love you, girls. Bye.
Love you too.
That's a good question.
Immediately, my brain went to Lady Gaga. Now it's going to Harry Styles, to give him credit because people shit down his throat for Don't Worry Darling, even though I thought he was great.
Yeah.
Trying to think of more people who have made that crossover. I mean, Lady Gaga was my initial response to that.
It's easier to go the other way around.
Right, because Miley Cyrus would be my answer.
Right.
Yeah,
but that's...
Well, I think it's like, I feel like a lot of actors can sing.
Right, they become musicians, whereas musicians...
You know, at like all different levels. We're like, whether you're good or like not good. Like, I mean, there are a lot of decent singers. But it's harder, I think, the musician to actor pipeline.
What about Queen Latifah?
That's a good one.
I just looked up musicians who became actors.
I was going to say Will Smith is on here.
I wouldn't put Beyonce into that. She was in that. She was in that movie Obsessed,
Dream
which
Girls.
was really
Dream
good.
Girls.
Austin Powers.
Oh my God, so true. And I love that
Foxy
Austin Powers.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. Or no, that was
Justin.
Wait, Justin Timberlake is
Justin
up there.
Timberlake's a good. Yeah.
Justin Timberlake is up there.
And
Friends with Benefits.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg for
one.
sure. Ooh, Mandy Moore's a good one.
Oh, you know who? Ice Cube.
J-Lo's on here. J-Lo might be a top one too.
That is, yeah.
That's so true. Wow. Now that you look, there's so much more.
So many more. It's hard to come up with it off the top of your head. But it's also kind of hard to distinguish because sometimes people are, when they first jumped on the scene, like they were doing acting and music.
Right.
It's like the people who had a really like long-standing music career first and then started to do acting. Like Lady Gaga was such a like
What
was
about
all
Eminem?
music for so long.
It's kind of like a one-off.
Yeah. I think you need somebody that's done like
Eminem,
a lot more acting.
Played himself.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like.
And then he played himself in Funny People.
Yeah.
Which was, he
I
was
mean,
good.
you mentioned Will Smith, the passing. That's a huge
Yeah.
one. Will Smith might be,
Right.
at
Like
the
I
top
think
there.
like J-Lo might be at the top too.
Yeah, I mean, Will Smith has one.
Just as
Oscars,
far
which
as
is
like
kinda crazy.
like quantity as well, and just doing a lot of
Mark Wahlberg.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh, there's way more than you think.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
All right, next voicemail. That's a good question.
Hi, Ria, Fran, and Noah. I'm a huge fan since day one. But I just want to get your opinion. So this is a debate in my house between my roommates. So I'm going to do a Kiss, Marry, Kill with Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay, and the Property Brothers.
Oh, both of them?
There's good arguments to be made for all sides of this, but I just wanted to get your opinion because none of us seem to agree. Okay, bye. Love you guys.
Love you very much.
So
Thank you for
interesting.
being a day one fan.
You know, the thing is I don't
Who are the Property Brothers? Like, I know
yeah,
them,
you know
but I
who
don't.
the Property Brothers are.
I do.
Zooey Deschanel's married to one.
Yeah,
of them,
she
right?
is. They're HGTV.
Right. Yes, I know them.
I think I'm killing the Property Brothers.
I had the same thought.
And it's solely because also because I feel like there's two of them. Like, it's how do you pick one?
Wait, is she going off looks or like the shows?
I think all around.
All
I
around?
think just like
I think
them.
all around vibe,
Right.
all around person. I think I'm kissing Bobby Flay. I don't know. Bobby seems to go on a lot of dates. He
Right.
seems to,
And
but
automatically my brain goes to Entourage.
like
Yeah.
100%.
Flay in my fucking house.
Right, like solely like a Bobby Flay like date, like to
Experience. You were gonna say Bobby Flay experience.
the Bobby Flay experience, which then would I guess lead to marrying Gordon Ramsay, which I'm not upset about.
Now, why would you want to marry Gordon Ramsay over Bobby Flay?
Great food for the rest of your life.
I think Gordon,
Same with Bobby Flay.
I think Gordon Ramsay is
You're talking about two chefs here.
okay.
That's true.
Okay, this is. I wanted
I
to
don't
make
think
sure I
Bobby
was
Flay's a
backing
chef.
up my thought process here, but I was like, I think Gordon Ramsay's a little bit more of a family guy,
Right.
more like husband material.
Yeah.
he has been married since 1996.
Oh, okay.
Unheard of in this day and
Right.
age.
Right.
Long-standing marriage. He's got kids. He's like Bob. Who knows what Bobby Flay is at?
Right. That's totally the right way of thinking.
Bobby
here.
Flay's a playboy.
I think Bobby Flay is a playboy from what we've seen or heard, right?
Yeah.
In the media.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. The Property Brothers, I'm actually not even entertaining the thought of marrying or kissing them.
Gordon Ramsay has 4 kids. Been married since 1996. While yes, he may get angry on television, I doubt he's like that. At home.
Right. He could be a really good father and husband.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Obviously everybody talks about his terrible temper, but
Right, but maybe
He
that's
gets
just,
it out in the
yeah,
day.
maybe he gets it
Yeah.
out in the kitchen, and when he goes home, he's not like that.
he's married to a school teacher,
Oh, that is really nice.
and they have 6 children.
What? That's nice.
Yep.
Good for them.
Yep.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that's so nice?
That is really nice. Yeah, I think that's the correct answer there.
And
I think
he's
you got
got
a
a-
Bobby Gordon.
he's got
Bobby Gordon.
he's
You
got a-
got to marry Gordon.
a lot of money. I mean, Bobby too, but just I'm reading about all these properties he has over in England.
Gordon Ramsay's, would you say, easily more famous and
Oh my
well-known
God,
than
he's got an
Bobby Flay?
incredible car collection as well. Ferrari, collects Ferraris.
Slow down. You're married.
Collects Ferraris. And has been involved in
He has
a ton of charity
He has
work.
property in England.
3 houses in Cornwall.
I'm
Oh,
picking,
Cornwall?
I'm picking Gordon.
Yeah.
Sign
Marrying
me up.
Gordon.
Yep.
Kissing Bobby. Killing the Property Brothers.
Yeah.
That's our answer. We're going to lock that in.
Yeah.
Good day to the chicks and the one rooster in the office. My name is
Oh,
Fiona, and
you a
I'm
roost?
calling from Wisconsin. My question for you is if you could go back to one particular year of music, which year would it be? For an example, mine would probably be 2012 because I was a freshman in college, and there was nothing better than playing beer pong in a smoky, stinky, moldy basement while jamming to Young, Wild, and Free and chugging a dirty cup of beer that was used to play the beer pong.
Yep.
So, Anne, congratulations on your big win, Fran. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Love it.
I'm excited to hear what your answers will be.
Oh my
Bye,
God.
girls.
1, obsessed with her.
Yeah, great energy.
2,
Great question.
My brain immediately also goes to 2012. That was my senior year of high school. It was just like we were bumping levels in the basement, like having the time of our lives. And that was also I don't care. I love it. Yeah, it's like it was around that time period. 2012 was really. And you pick the music for the time of your life that it reminds you of, you know? Like that was, the music was so good because we were just
Young, Wild, and Free.
Young, Wild, and Free, just partying our little butts off before everybody went to college. If I was like, what I go back to a lot is even those like early Disney years, I'd be like 2009, like around the Jonas Brothers, Miley, Demi era of 2009.
Yeah, when did High School Musical 2 come out? Right. Yeah. I actually was just listening to a playlist 2011-2013 rap hits because I think the era of 2011 to 2014 rap is where my playlist likes to lay. You know, I like to carry on in that area for a lot of music I'm listening to. So that would be really hard for me to pick one from between 2011 and 2014. It would be sometime in between that time. Now, I would have to go through every song on this list and find out when specifically these certain songs came out so that I could decide which one I would want to listen to over and over again.
The easy way would be to go back and listen to the Earworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2008's a big one for me.
United States of Pop, 2009.
Yeah.
I got pop, I got dance, I got rock the electronic club beats. Yeah, that was a great year, 2009.
2008 was a big one for me. That was like Miley, Jonas Brothers. Funny enough, Viva La Vida, the Coldplay album, was like
2008.
Yeah, I listened to that album front to back all the time.
Best albums ever.
Yeah.
I would probably pick, just to go different from 2012.
Yeah, it kind of lines up with all the years I like graduate. Like 2008 was my 8th grade. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I would probably pick 2009 or 2011. Picking one of those.
I think I'm actually with her on 2012. That was really...
That one's such a good one. I just didn't want to copy the answer.
I know, it is tough. And like that era of like EDM house music was so fucking good too.
So good. 2008 was a really fucking good year
2008
too.
was awesome.
Continue, John Mayer.
Yeah, 2008
2008 was a great year.
2007.
Shit, good question. All right, let's do one last one.
Hey, Rhea and Fran. This is Courtney from New York. Love the show. My question is for all three of you, Noah included. If you three had to go head-to-head in a trivia battle and you each got to pick one reality star to be your partner, who would it be and why? Looking forward to hearing from you. Have a good one.
Ooh. We had to pick a reality star.
For trivia.
Is it like Jeopardy style trivia or is it Beat Rhea and Fran style trivia?
Is it pop culture trivia?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tom Sandoval. No, I'm just kidding.
That's such a great question. Reality star.
All of a sudden, my brain has gone blank.
Does Paige count as a reality star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I feel like if we're doing pop culture trivia, like
even one of the Kardashians would count as a reality star.
True.
That's where they got their start.
True.
Kris Jenner.
I feel like they wouldn't be good at trivia.
Sometimes I feel like you want someone that's not so famous because then like I feel like those people know less. You know?
Yeah.
Like a
You know who
Khloe
I'd pick?
Kardashian.
I would pick Nicole Richie.
Ooh, that's a good one. She'd be so fun.
I feel like she would just be a lot of fun, funny, good energy.
Yep.
Probably knows a lot.
Yep. She would be.
Pick Nicole Richie.
She would be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good pick.
You know what just came to my head? Rob Dyrdek. I don't know why.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, fuck it.
Because he had that show. What was that show? Not the Fancy Factory, but then the one
Robin
where he
Big?
watches. No, where he watches like viral. I feel like he would just know a lot
Ridiculousness?
of Yeah.
The worst show.
No, it is a bad show, but I feel like through that show, maybe not.
I don't know how much knowledge you're getting from ridiculousness. I don't know if watching people like drive motorcycles off the roof of their house into
knowledgeable
into pools is really like
maybe not
garnering a lot of trivia facts.
I'm almost shocked that you didn't remember the name of Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I'd never watch it. I love Fantasy Factory.
Maybe I go like maybe somebody who's been like a judge on something. Like a Simon Cowell.
Yeah. Or Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Would they don't count as reality stars?
No.
Simon more so, I think.
No. You need like I'm just like trying to think of like Bravo.
Dolores.
Yeah. Or people for fully like if we were doing Jeopardy trivia, maybe I'd go like Dorinda.
Yeah.
Luann.
Right.
Do you think they're caught up if it's like more recent stuff? I guess it depends if it's pop culture.
Well, it's like that's what I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're asking me world history questions, it's different than finish the lyric.
I'd put all my faith in Boston Rob. I don't know if he has any trivia
knowledge.
I would too.
I just didn't want to use him again, but he would be a good pick as well.
I would too, for sure.
All right.
It's a good one.
Now I want to play trivia with Nicole Richie.
That would be so fun.
That would be so fun.
I just want to hang out with her in general.
Me too. Uh-huh.
Aww.
And we don't get to hang out with Nicole Richie right now. Shit. Well, that wraps up the Pop Corner. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks,
Please
everybody.
Call in with more of your questions. We will post the phone number online on Chicks in the Office Instagram, so make sure you check that out. Thank you for calling in. And that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so very much with our full hearts. Love you. Big kisses, big hugs, big cuddles on the way out. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.